Yeah. Top you back up with wine at Chateau Yaldara. Let's do it. Sit back and we'll go for a little zip down there later. Yeah, Adelaide is back that way. And if you went to the right, another wine region, Eden Valley. Just a quick stop for a photo, 5-minute stop. Very excellent. Very good. All right.
3, 2, 1. Yay, one more winery to go. Let's go. It's just gonna be the next one will be my favorite one of all. It's CHATEAU YALDARA. Can't wait.
So we can do a lot more artwork in a bus. So if everyone's got their seatbelts on, I would not do that. Tanunda, and then to our final winery, Chateau Yaldara. Built in the late 1960s, but it really has that mid-1800s feel because they repurpose a lot of stone and wood from fallen mills from the mid-1800s, and it gives that very regal, very extravagant style of cellar door. Now these guys here at Chateau Yaldara, pretty eclectic bunch of cats there. You should have a pretty fun tasting to finish off. Bit of a shorter one here. Might take only half an hour or 40 minutes or so. And then from this tasting, then we are going to get back on the bus, and then it's pretty much the big drive back into Adelaide. So we're going to go to the highway and then shoot down the highway all the way back into the city. Now, I do have one very important hot tip for all of you. Before you get back to the bus, go to the bathroom. Because we're drinking a lot of wine today and there is no bathrooms on the way back to the city. So you'll have to hold it for an hour.
Alright, so I do have a glass for everyone, so it's just a case of sharpening up your elbows and pushing your way through.
Yeah, you get pretty much. It's absolutely.
I think it smells lovely. Teeny tiny drop. Sure. If you like to just pop that in. Start at the top of the list, keep it nice and simple, and just follow it through. So our winemaker Sam actually won Best Sauvignon Blanc in Australia 2 years ago, but that was with another winery. But he's brought his magic to us, so fingers crossed he does have the same success. Now all we suggest is when you're trying wine, give each glass 3 sips. Because sip number 1, you've got what I like to call mouth shock. Your mouth's trying to adjust to the flavours. By sip number 3, then you've got the full flavour of the wine in your mouth, and then you know whether or not you do actually like it. If at that point you really do not like it, feel free to pop it in here. It will not go to waste. I was going to say something, but then I remembered there's a video going, so I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
Your assistant should get an extra drink. Well, his wife should.
Finished it! He may lose a drink. Don't know what's going to come out of his mouth. Mind you, I'm a Gemini, so you never know what's coming out of my mouth. No filter with that one. So now we'll move on to our rosé. So this is a blend of Sangiovese and Grenache. So 80% Sangiovese, 20% Grenache. The colour comes from the length of time the skins have been left on the grapes. Can't look in your direction now because I'm going to giggle. Love that. So with this one, as you can see, it's very pale. So the skins were actually only left on for about 3 or 4 hours. So if you went to a bottle shop or an off-license, got a selection of rosés, had them all lined up, you'd be hard-pressed to find 2 that actually look the same. Reason being, each winemaker has their own recipe that they follow. So that will depend on, as I say, the colour, but also the skins give flavour. So you'll get the pale one right up until a really strong peachy salmon colour. So hopefully you like this one. If not, yeah, the real one is Scotland. The real This is actually what I came here for, so I'm gonna stop drinking wine at the moment to enjoy the scenery. I go without my cap, so this is the place. Actually, like this one is sparkling potato. Amazing! What a fancy place. Okay, I'm gonna have a seat. So this is the last wine of the day. It's the Tawny wine. Excuse me a second.
Was it a good trip? Good scenery?
Australia, Adelaide and the Barossa. So thanks very much, and yeah, I hope you had a good day, guys. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
From here, we're going to hit the highway, and it's about an hour into the city, and then I'll do my best to zip around as quickly as possible to get you all back to your hotels. I am going to go in via Hindley Street first, so I always point that out, because if people get to that part and they say, and then, yeah, try and do the best we can. And I've already talked to you guys. I'll tell you where the best spot is anyway. Yeah, without wasting more time, let's do it.
I think in the UK.
Australia at that 2.44 billion US dollars. Costs $1 million a day to keep running. Pretty iconic building. Now, just after the Royal Adelaide Hospital is another very iconic building, which we call the Cheese Grater. That's our medical research facility. Now, it's a bit hard to see with all these trees in the way, but when we turn this corner up here, have a look to your left and you will see it, and then you will understand why we call it the Cheese Grater. Now we're going to enter the city via Hindley Street, which is the naughty corner, the party zone, and I've got someone, Grand Chancellor.
No.
No, on Hindley Street.
Yes.
Yes.
The wrong place.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I have Grand Chancellor.
I know.
Adelaide, all in Glenelg and around here, you'll see Politis written on a lot of buildings. Now you'll know why. Now, just coming into Hindley, just another little reminder for people hanging out in the going on down there, and the karaoke bar as well. Right on the corner down here, where this is King William in front of us, we've got the Mayfair Hotel. If you go into the Mayfair Hotel and go to the rooftop, really nice rooftop bar down there. Now, what I'm going to do is for my people